All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Philadelphia Phillies at Arizona Diamondbacks National League Championship Series Game 3 post-game recap. The Arizona Diamondbacks make this a series. They win this game 2-1, and they now trail this series 2-1. They did it in walk-off fashion. Ketel Marte, with 2 runners on, come up to bat and hit the ball into center field for a base hit, and the Diamondbacks get the winning run and win this game 2-1, and now they trail this series 2-1, so they remain undefeated at home in the postseason. They are 2-0. They are 6-2 in the postseason in 2023. Tomorrow they got to dig down deep again and try and even this series. You know, this Phillies team, you know, they got some hell of a hitters. You know, Bryce Harper. They got Kyle Schwarber. You know, they got some heavy hitters, and you know, they just... Brandon Pfaadt, though, shut them down. He shut down the heavy hitters. You know, he went 5 2/3. I disagreed with Torrey pulling him out because he didn't want him to face Schwarber a third time through the lineup. He only wanted him to face 18 batters. He faced exactly 18, but Brandon Pfaadt, the rookie, got to hand it to him, man. He pitched the game of his life, and it sucks he didn't get the win. I think the win goes to Kevin Ginkel, but you know that was, even if it was a lucky win, man, I'll take it against that team. Yeah, I'll take it. Even if it was a lucky win, man, I'll take it. You know, especially against a team like Philly. They've been a pain in our ass, you know, even during the regular season, because they're so good. And, you know, it was nice to shut down the heavy hitters. They only had 3 hits, the Philadelphia Phillies. So Brandon Pfaadt went 5 2/3 of 2-hit baseball, shutout, 5 2/3 shutout innings of 2-hit baseball. And the Phillies' only run was on a wild pitch by Ryan Thompson. So that's the only way they scored their run at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Postseason, baby. Postseason. But, like I said, even if the Phillies take a 3-1 lead tomorrow and we do have to lose, or we do end up losing this series, you know, this was a storybook run. It's been a storybook season, but I'm not saying it's over till they have 4 wins. Till one of these teams has 4 wins, it's not over. Look at what the Houston Astros are doing. They're coming back from a 2-0 deficit. You know, the Diamondbacks win 2-1 tomorrow. Take this momentum into Game 4, and let's even this series. You know, it's... I said that this was going to be a tough series. And the Diamondbacks, you know, they remain undefeated at home. You know, if we win our home games and we take it back to Philly up 3-2, you know, then... So far, though, the home team has won in this series. And in the ALCS, it's been, so far, the road team that's been winning their games. But you know what? I'll take that. Even if it was a lucky win. But against a team like Philly, you know, if you can get lucky, hell. You know, Ketel Marte walked it off. You know, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hit an RBI double that scored Alek Thomas. I think it was in the 7th inning. And then in the 9th inning, after the Diamondbacks tied it, they had 2 on, nobody out. Ketel Marte said, "Watch this. I'm going to win us the game right here." And that was his 3rd hit of the ball game. Ketel Marte gets the win for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And like I said, what a game, what a win, and I'll take it. And like I said, man, Brandon Fod, that kid pitched out of his mind. You know, that kid pitched the game of his life. Uh, and like I said, it's unfortunate that that kid didn't get the win because he pitched uh, a hell of a game, especially for the postseason when we needed him the most. He stepped up. So give it to Brandon Fott, man. You know, he's been struggling. You know, he has these up and down games, but he gets better every time he's out there. Like I said, he went 5 2/3 scoreless innings, and it was a thing of beauty for him. They're getting these kids. They're getting these kids the playoff experience. You know, I think the Diamondbacks only have 2 players that anyone ever heard of, and they were speaking about this on CBS Sports Radio. Like, who do the Diamondbacks have that anybody knows besides like Evan Longoria? You know, they have Tommy Pham. I'm sure a lot of people know Tommy Pham, and I'm sure a lot of people know, you know, who Christian Walker is, who Ketel Marte is, you know. But guys like Alec Thomas, Corbin Carroll, you know, Gabriel Moreno, people have never heard of them. I mean, this is a really young team, and they're fighting to the bitter end, and that's all anybody can hope for, you know. But let's get into this right now. Paul Sewald was the one who got the win for Arizona. I'm sorry, he's 1-0. The loss goes to Craig Kimbrell. He's 0-1. Paul Sewald has a 0.00 ERA. Craig Kimbrell has a 2.08 ERA. Ketel Marte had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 3 hits, 1 RBI. That was the game winner. No walks, 1 strikeout, has a .371 average and a 1.046 OPS. So Ketel Marte, man, 3 for 5, and he got the game-winning RBI. So we'll take that. We'll take late production over no production. You know, hell. And they finally got runs home when they had guys on base. The Arizona Diamondbacks had 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Philadelphia Phillies, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Both teams scored in the 7th inning. They didn't score until the 7th inning when it was 1-1, and then the Diamondbacks scored in the 9th to win it 2-1. Corbin Carroll went 0 for 4. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .286 average and a .948 OPS. So we got to bring that up. Gabriel Moreno went 1 for 4. He had no runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, has a .222 average and a .869 OPS. And then Christian Walker went 0 for 2. He had 2 at-bats, no runs, no hits, no RBIs, 2 walks, no strikeouts, had a .231 average and a .823 OPS. Tommy Pham went 1 for 3. He had no runs, 1 hit, 3 at-bats, no RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, has a .242 average and a .598 OPS. We got to get that up. Alec Thomas came in as a pinch runner for him, had 1 at-bat, had 1 run, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .160 average and a .614 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, 1 walk, no strikeouts, has a .219 average and a .617 OPS. His RBI was the Alec Thomas run in the 7th that tied the game at 1. Evan Longoria had 2 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a .167 average and a .430 OPS. Pavin Smith had 2 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts, has a 1.000 average and a 2.000 OPS. He came on as a pinch hitter, and he was the winning run off of Ketel Marte's game-winning hit. Emmanuel Rivera had 4 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout, has a .000 average and a .000 OPS. And then Geraldo Perdomo, who had the home run in Game 1. He had 3 at-bats. He had no runs, no hits, no RBIs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, has a .143 average and a .737 OPS. So, Brandon Pfaadt went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts, a career high for Brandon Pfaadt. No home runs, which is good, and a 2.13 ERA. He didn't allow a home run, so that's good. Andrew Saalfrank went 1/3 of an inning, allowed no hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, no strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 4.50 ERA. Ryan Thompson went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 3.00 ERA. Kevin Ginkel went 1 inning, allowed no runs, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. Paul Sewald went 1 inning, allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. So, the bullpen was solid. Brandon Pfaadt was solid. And the Arizona Diamondbacks win Game 3 2-1, and they trail the series 2-1. So they got 2 more home games tomorrow and Saturday. So let's win tomorrow and even this series up at 2. Make this a brand new series. And just like the Houston Astros did, they even their series up after trailing 2-0. They beat the Rangers 10-3. So that series is tied at 2. Let's tie this series up at 2. And let's make both LCSs 2 games to 2. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. I don't know who's going to be the pitchers tomorrow. They're not saying, but they're saying Ryan Nelson could be a potential Game 4 starter. So we'll see. Go Diamondbacks. Let's beat the Phillies. Let's even this series up at 2 games apiece. Good win at home for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's stay undefeated at Chase Field in Phoenix this postseason. We're 2-0 at Chase Field. Let's make it 3-0. Go Diamondbacks. Beat the Phillies. Even this series at 2 apiece.